Hello everyone, it's Cribini and Tina.
Hola.
Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day and that you are in the best of health.
Yes, with health as always being most important.
So today's video, we have been talking recently in the past few weeks about retirement and about finishing well. So here's just some more nuggets that you can take, that you can use to help you to finish strong, because that's what it's all about when it comes to retirement.
Yes. So based on the last few weeks, you've been listening to Eric talk about on his retirement perspective, how you need to tackle debt. So today we're going to take that apart and we're going to get really into the meat and potatoes on how to really tackle that debt so that you can get to financial freedom. A lot of what we get on the channel is, I don't have savings. Well, you need savings. Okay, but I don't have a 401k or a pension. Can I still do what you did? And the answer is yes, but you do need savings. So what we want to do is get you debt free to get you onto the path to savings, to get you to what I think is overall freedom, but we're just going to talk financial freedom today. Number one would be understanding your debt. You've got to take a real honest look at your debt, and that's what I told you a lot of people don't do.
Right.
We're talking amounts, the interest rates, the monthly payment, and list them from your highest rate to your lowest, your highest amount you owe to your lowest. You have to see really what you pay out every month in just interest, meaning I challenge you, and you should be doing this already, but for those that aren't, I challenge you to pick up one of your credit card bills and look at the amount every month that's getting paid in interest and how much is actually paying off the debt you owe. I think that the number would shock a lot of you. You don't consider the amount of interest that the companies are charging. People are happy to get the cards, happy to spend, not happy to pay back. And when you extend the time period, that's what they're hoping for. They're getting triple, quadruple, 10, 20, and 30 times more than what you actually spent on that card. And that may be the motivation that you need to make some changes quickly in your financial freedom. Number two, definitely, is to get organized and examine your bills. You've got to either use a credit monitoring system or credit repair. Because I tell you, I was like, so many people don't realize how many inaccuracies there are in your credit report. There's a ton that we don't even know about.
Right.
Yeah, you can get such small things cleared up when someone's helping you with credit repair that you'd be surprised. I had Noah Shakespeare, like you guys, we've said, Shakespeare's Credit Solutions, doing mine for the last 3 months. And in just eliminating some addresses that weren't really mine, looking at some other things that were incorrect, I had instantly like 25 points on my credit. And then over the months, I've gotten almost 70, and I'm looking at some more now because we're just waiting out the wait game on a Honda mistake that they made, not me. Honda, you made it. But it's things like that. It's fraudulent charges. You know, it's so many things that you can get paid off, off your credit report, so that you can make a plan on how to pay off that debt. And it's going to make your life so much simpler, I'm telling you. I know we don't like to pay, which cracks me up, because I said somebody will go to like Vegas and they'll spend $20 on a martini, but they won't spend $20 a month for credit monitoring.
Right.
Which lasts longer, your credit, because like I was telling you, your credit rating is your life, and your life depends on credit ratings. So, I mean, it's making those hard choices, right?
Hard choices and wise choices.
Yeah.
And I look at that, Tina, as being compulsive. Did I say that right? Compulsive spending. Okay. You just, I gotta have it. I want to have it. I don't care about what it is. I want to have it. I want to have it. That's when you know that you're in a dangerous spot financially, and that thinking will affect you for the rest of your life.
We'll be talking about that in a minute, but still on getting organized and examining your bills. If you're single, you're going to do it alone. It's going to be heartbreaking. Have a box of tissues. If not, make sure you have your spouse, because this is a joint decision. It's you guys' money and it's you guys' financial future. But you have to stop blindly paying these minimum balances or just what's due. That's how they get you. I said that a million times. Sometimes you may have to consolidate high interest credit cards into a low or no interest card, or a 0%, 0 to 3% loan. Because what's better, paying 0 to 3% or the 20 to 24? Because the average credit card interest is between 20 to 24%. That's a lot over a year.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot, yeah. So, like I said, a lot of credit cards have specials. They have, ways to consolidate, and that may be your first step to freedom. So, get organized, examine those bills, look at that. Now we're going to move on to Eric's favorite thing, eliminating bills and downsizing. So, do you need to cut the cable? Remember us doing that?
Cut the cord, because I had DirecTV for so many years and I loved it, because they got that NFL package.
Oh yeah.
But per year, I mean, for the season, it's $200, and I was like, what in the world am I doing? Paying this just for a football game, where I can just go look at the highlights and come out a whole lot cheaper.
Or Hulu, because we pay for Hulu and you watch the games on Hulu.
Sure do.
So sometimes streaming may be a better option.
Right.
Also, some of us are empty nesters. So when we needed, and it was practical to have a very large house because of children, that was it. But now your kids have moved away. You're ready to retire. Downsizing might be the best bet. I mean, I look at it like this. Now I have 3 homes I can go and visit. And they don't all have to come to mine. Also, used cars instead of new, or becoming a 1-car family. We did that.
We definitely did that.
Towards
Felt
the
so good
end.
about doing that, because you know what? You'll be surprised what the insurance company, car insurance
Oh my
company,
gosh, yeah.
the rates they are charging these days. It is off the chain. When you read the fine print and you check it out, Tina, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. Or just something simple, like instead of eating out, cook at home.
Yeah.
I mean, that may be what you have to do to at first get the money, to start paying off your loans and your credit card bills. Clothing, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of us have to have, because we're watching TV, we're watching this and that, we're on social media, and we've got to have the newest, and we have to have it. We got it. Remember this, what's hot now, next season will be on sale. So just saying. Vacations instead of seeing the future. That's what I said. I was like, do you want to take a really big, fancy vacation and Instagram it for everyone? Or do you want to do staycation forever? What's more important? Do you want to be in the Caribbean? Do you want to explore the world for your life? Or do you want one big, expensive vacation? Things like that are what you might need to look at to eliminate your bills and to downsize your life. But of course, as always, you have to budget. I am telling you, the easiest way to look at where your money is going is by printing your bank statements, pulling out those credit card statements, and looking at where your money is really being spent. Is it a want or is it a need? Even if you've got to make yourself a chart and say, I spent $100 in Bloomingdale's, but did I really need that? No, it was a want. I spent $25 at Starbucks every week. Is that a need? For some maybe, but brewing at home is too. Starbucks makes at-home coffee. So you have to look at those things, and you've really got to stick to that budget, but you have to make it realistic, and you have to see where your money is going first. So like I said, print those out, see where your money is going. Even some apps, like I told you, a couple of our credit cards have on the app where it shows you where your spending is going. And it'll tell you this 20% went on, movies, 30% went on groceries, 40% went on. It'll tell you. So you really need to look at that and be there and present on where your money is going, because that is your money. So the last thing we're going to talk about is trying to turn a skill into a side job. Look at us. He was bored and he likes to talk a lot. YouTube's perfect for him, and he makes me money. A second income could help to pay your debt faster or to get your savings quicker so that you can get out of wherever you're trying to get out of and get to where you really want to be. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And actually, guys, I started this channel because it's a journey through our legacy, where you can go, how you can start, the things that you have to do to get where you want to be and where you want to go.
Yes.
And you can't sit there with your eyes closed because the clock is ticking. The time you clock in your job, the time that you off your job, where's your money going? How is it being spent? What kind of interest are you paying? Do you actually have to have the newest truck that comes off the semi line? Because when it comes off, it's going to lose value anyway.
And the last thing with that turning a skill into a side job is another way to make money is to sell items you're not using or you really don't need anymore. When you start to declutter your home, you'll realize you're decluttering this as well. A cluttered house is a cluttered mind.
Wow.
A lot of people, I used to say that all the time at our workplaces, if your workplace is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. When you start freeing yourself of things that are not necessary around you, you start realizing you didn't need to live with it. And you start seeing where you really wasted your money, which is back to what you were saying about impulse buying.
Right.
When you look at that and you sell those things and you say, wow, at least I got some money back from it, because there's all kinds of apps and ways that you can sell things secondhand. And you really start seeing, I didn't even need it.
Yeah, I just wanted.
And it's a good source of income.
Right.
I'll tell you this, when we were preparing to move here, I know you guys are hearing a lot of noise. We're having a really big thunderstorm. But anyways, before you start writing in and saying, there was some noise in the background, it's a thunderstorm. But when we were getting ready to move here, we knew we needed to buy plane tickets twice. The first time initially to come and take care of some business like the bank accounts and things like that. And then our second, which was our final journey here. I paid for both ways through selling things that we had at the house because we needed to downsize anyway. You came home the first trip and I said, I've already paid back the account for both of our plane tickets, round trip. And you remember, you were like, no way. And I was like, yeah, I have. So I'm telling you that selling items and decluttering and getting a little side job is a great way to earn a little bit of money and get you to where you want to be. But most importantly, once you've done all of this, once you've looked at everything, you've examined it, you know where your money's going, you know what you need to cut back on, now you've got to get that game plan together, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So one of the ways you can do that, and I think it's a little self-motivating thing too, is you've listed those debts. You know what's the lowest amount that you owe on a certain credit card or loan or whatever, and try to aim to pay that one off first. When you pay the one with the lowest balance first, it kind of sends a snowball or a progression that shows you the light at the end of the tunnel. Gives you a little happiness, right? You're like, hey, I can really do this. I can start paying things off. And you don't want to say, hey, now I have all this credit I can use. You want to pay it off and keep it paid off. And remember that, yes, I may use that as a revolving credit, meaning maybe I'll get gas or buy myself a dinner, but I'm going to pay that right off. I don't want those interest rates, but I do want to work at my credit rating going up. Don't close them, because closing them actually decreases your credit rating. And you would know that if you get a credit repair specialist.
There you go.
But always set short-term achievable goals so you don't get frustrated. I told you it was kind of like a diet. If you tell yourself you're never going to have another cheeseburger and you love cheeseburgers, you're not going to win at your diet.
Right.
You're going to set yourself up for failure. And you don't want to set yourself up for failure when it's your life and your credit is your life. You can also call credit card companies and see if you can negotiate a lower interest rate, or see if they have any specials, limited time specials, points that you can earn for things that you know you can use it for, or cash back earnings, because we've got a couple cards that we earn cash back, and we can actually use the cash back to pay the card.
And we've done that.
Yes, I
Rated
have.
premium on their card when it comes to everybody.
Yes. So remember, understand your debt, get organized and examine your bills, eliminate your bills or downsize. And then look for alternate ways to make money to put towards either the bills or in your savings accounts so that you can be like us out here. And before we wrap this up, I'd like to give a shout out to Tafrani, who sent us these shirts.
There you go, guys.
I'll have all his information on the video. And thank you so much. We love it. Libre. Be free. See? Be debt free.
And I got
be
something
credit
back
free.
too. Sit back.
His saying, it says, we don't divide, we unite. So remember, be debt free, be credit free, be free. Financial freedom.
And that's what you call living outside the box.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about retirement, these are some of the things that you're going to have to put in place. Because if you try to retire with all this junk on you, again, you're asking for trouble.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, between time, always remember, life is to be enjoyed.
Yes. Please make sure to hit that subscribe, hit the notifications, and give this and all videos a thumbs up. Hitting subscribe and hitting thumbs up for us is a free and easy way you can make our holidays a little bit brighter. Remember that every 2 weeks we have a live on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So join us on that live where we answer questions from our subscribers and viewers like you. So thank you to everyone who's patron. All information is always underneath all of the videos. I was about to say, and we will see you
On the next video.